Safety is for us all, and it is through our care and vigilance that the risk of fire and other emergencies will be reduced. Not only will you find this training useful for the workplace, it will also help to make you more aware of fire safety in the home. When you enter your workplace, you should familiarize yourself with the location of fire alarm call points or break glass units, as they are also known, telephones, fire extinguishers, emergency exits, and assembly points. Clear access to firefighting equipment must be provided. Signs indicating the location of this equipment must be posted in clear and visible locations. Fire detection systems and alarms should be fitted in all buildings. All equipment relating to fire safety is to be inspected and maintained as frequently as it is necessary to ensure that it is in good working order and to be serviced by a competent person. This equipment should never be interfered with. As you all know, smoking is not permitted in any workplace. Please use the outdoor designated smoking areas where provided, and ensure that you dispose of your cigarette butts in a clean and safe manner. When smoking outdoors, please do not obstruct entrances or exits. Electricity is one of the main causes of fire in the workplace. It can either start a fire or becomes involved because of a fire. Once the power has been turned off, it no longer poses a risk. Remember, keep all emergency exits, fire extinguishers, call points and passageways clear at all times. Do not, under any circumstances, jam fire doors open even for a short time. Do not interfere with any fire safety equipment. Not only is it illegal, but your life or that of others may depend on it. We should all take care not to cause a fire hazard by carelessly discarding paper or other flammable materials. If you see something that is amiss, make it safe if you can, or bring it to the attention of the appropriate person. To ensure a safe work environment, always check to confirm that extension cords are not used in place of permanent wiring. Electrical lights are clear of combustible materials. Heat-producing appliances are clear of combustibles. Fire extinguishers are easily accessible and not obstructed. Exit doors are clear and unobstructed. Sprinkler heads are not obstructed by storage. Access to and around the building is clear and unobstructed. Access to fire equipment is clear, such as fire hydrants, automatic sprinkler connections, and sprinkler control valve. Do not overload sockets, and do use suitable extension leads rather than double adapters. Now let's look at fire exits and fire doors. Fire exits must be kept clear at all times, and they must be easily opened outwards. Frequent checks must be carried out on a daily basis to ensure that fire exit doors are opening freely and are not obstructed. Fire doors can stop the spread of fire and smoke for a considerable length of time. Fire doors should be fitted with a self-closer. Fire doors must be kept shut at all times. They should not be held open by a wedge or any other means. Fire doors can have an electromagnetic hold-open device connected to the fire alarm. A fire door cannot stop the spread of smoke and fire if it is open or if gaps exist at the frame of the door. A fire drill helps people to familiarize themselves with evacuation plans in the case of an emergency. A drill can help minimize the panic if rehearsed correctly and can add to the safer exit of a building in case of an emergency. It is advised that you record every emergency evacuation practice and investigate why it did not happen exactly as planned. During drills, if any problems arise, ensure that these are corrected to ensure that a problem does not reoccur in further drills or evacuations. And listen to solutions which may be offered by employees. In the event of an emergency, the fire brigade should be called immediately. The fire brigade can be called by dialing 999 or 112. To assist the fire brigade, ensure that you are calm and that you give all information clearly and precisely, including your name, contact number, address of location of fire, type of business and causalities, if known. The main gas supply or oil supply to the premises should be switched off if safe to do so. On their arrival, You should ensure that all routes and gates into the building are unlocked and unobstructed for the fire brigade access. The fire brigade should be provided with details such as the number and locations of persons still on the premises, the location of any chemical or flammable stores, and a copy of the floor plan. They will also require access to all parts of the building, the location of fire hydrants, dry risers, hose reels, or other facilities for firefighting. Many companies have fire wardens who have agreed to take on a number of tasks during a fire evacuation or drill. They should keep a general watch to ensure that fire exits are not blocked and that evacuation routes are kept clear of obstructions. In the event of a fire warden should sweep the area to ensure everyone is out and assist employees exit where necessary. But remember, do not take chances and risk getting lost or trapped. A fire warden's own safety is always of greatest concern. The fire warden should be clearly seen by wearing a high visibility jacket or vest and have a mobile phone or other communications device. The warden should also make sure that the emergency services have been contacted and, upon their arrival, assist them as necessary if no other person is already doing so. All fire wardens should receive training on how they should act in an emergency situation. A common acronym that is useful when tackling a fire is PASS. Firstly, in one hand, hold the extinguisher in an upright position and hold the hose with the other. Pull the ring pin straight out to release the trigger mechanism. Aim at the base of the fire and not at the flames. Squeeze the trigger. Sweep from side to side, beginning when you are about 8 to 10 feet away from the fire and gradually moving closer to the fire. Do not spray directly onto the flames and continue to aim at the base of the fire. You should always stay upwind of the fire to avoid effects from heat, smoke and gases. Always remain on the exit side of the fire so that you can leave the area safely if the incident escalates. Remember, if the fire is larger than the average waste paper bin, it is best to leave it for the fire brigade to deal with. Only tackle a fire if safe to do so.